Fitlik update, Danny Boy here. We're back with my Transport Fever on the modded map, following one of our new dual stocks, which is actually pretty fast, and it's taken down this old school number. This is a 124 mph train as well. I suppose the dual stocks is half the size of the older trains, and they're going to disappear into the wall of doom. There we go. And they should appear at the other side. Now in the background, as you can see there, is the line we were creating for... Oh, the trains are passing each other there. It's a pity it was going through a tunnel. Oh well, so he's doing pretty good, 124 top speed. This line we were creating in the background was going from Vienna to Helsinki. Now it was pretty much almost complete. I say almost. It needs signals. I also need to create the line, so I'll stick a signal in there. One there, one there. And then I was going to say before it bridges, but it's already bridged. So one there, and one here, and one there. Now it is Friday today, the day I'm supposed to leave. I've actually got a late flight, so my flight doesn't actually leave till 6 o'clock tonight, so that's fine. So it gave me the chance to record this. I'm actually going to do the next set over here in this tunnel, for reasons that the game lags like hell if I place signals on bridges that are over water, or if I try to create bridges over water. Lags like crazy. Now there is a brief moment where the train breaches here, and then it goes back in, swallowed up by the earth. Right, another signal on this side please. Now I did actually have a near fatal heart attack this morning. I loaded up the game, and one of the mods that I have installed had been removed from Steam. So slight panic attack, but in due course I spent the time to read through pretty much every mod I had. I looked at the file error message that came up, managed to pinpoint it to a certain mod which I have now removed, and it was fine because it's something that I used previously, but because it's a bit older I don't use it now, so removing it didn't cause any problems. So that's the power of patience though. If you just take the time to read through things and go through things systematically, you can actually figure out what the hell is going on. Right, we're going to get some routes. I need train routes. Let's have a look down here. Right, this train comes in on this line, so it means this line here is free, but I'll need to merge it, which I'm assuming, no, 20 km/h yard speed is not what I'm looking for. Although trains coming out of stations are speed limited, they can't just blast out of the station or into the station as fast as they want, for obvious reasons. Right, so you go in there. Is that right? Have I done that wrong? I need one of these Chinese trains to appear so I can actually see. He goes in on this line, that's fine. Right, so we now have the train. I need, what do I need? I need to launch a train for this side and another train for the other side. Now I might be okay here. No, give me track please. Just you pop out there. Perfect. Give me a depot. That's a bridge. It's strange that that bridge is in the depot section. Catenary, yes, because it is an electric train. It does fit onto there. Excellent. Now, I need to go to the other side and I'll create another depot. So, across this mass of water, forget Fitzcard. Well, this isn't actually the real map, so it could be anything. Right, you sir, about turn. There we go. Right, a new train. Buy trains. The Giruno, however the hell you say it. Sounds Italian. The Stadler Giruno. Stadler would seem Swiss and Giruno would seem whatever. So, capacity 131, top speed's 155. Okay, that's fast, but it's not as fast as I thought it was. How fast are you? 124. Capacity 86, that seems low. Is there a big 138? They gave me 6. We'll use that in at some point. You're only 99. I want to use one of these as well. Maybe near the Olding. One of these guys here. I've got that. But anywho, we'll get this bad lad here. Buy one of them. Set it on a line. It shall be a new line. And this will be, I'll say, Helsinki to Vienna. High speed. Ba-dum. Right. You go there. Now just you stay in the depot there. You're going to, is this Vienna? I do believe it is. To Vienna. On platform 5, you say. Why would you be getting on to platform 5 in Vienna? How would you even accomplish that? It should be 2. And then 6. Alright, got you. So to make sure I've actually bought this for the right depot. Because I do make mistakes. Right, it is in the right place. You are going on the right line. Keep you there. Go back over to Vienna. Go to this depot here. Buy a train. Electric. Buy. Set it on a line. The Helsinki to Vienna high speed. Which is somewhere there. Right. Push play. Let's see these guys emerging. Close that. Close that. Let's go with this one coming into Vienna. Look at it. Look how cool it looks. Excellent. Now, these respective railways, SBB, CFF and FFS, are the, I think it's the rail lines they actually use as it passes through the different countries. I know SBB is Sweden, CFF I ain't too sure about, and FFS I'm not too sure about either. One is definitely Italian, because I think this train originates in somewhere like, I think it's Milan and then heads up to Zurich or something, or maybe it goes as far as Berlin. I can't actually remember. I did watch the documentary, and fortunately it was half in Italian, half in Dutch. But we'll see, they both stopped at the same time. That's good. Now, it'd be prudent to watch the one leaving for Helsinki, actually, because it remains above land for quite a while. There's one of our jewel stocks, one of our flirts. There is another Stadler flirt that runs on this line. I'm not sure where he is at the present moment. Maybe it was in the station. So I do like this train. It does look really smart. It's very nicely designed. And then in the documentary it showed you like there's a impact zone in here for if it ever has like a high speed head on impact, which you wouldn't really want in any kind of train. That would put a fair dampener on your day. Now I'm not sure if you can actually hear this, but outside, just outside my window, to the left of where I'm sitting, there is a real storm going on where I live. I've been on the website for helicopter departures. Some of them have not left because the weather has been so bad. One of the flights being the flight that leaves to go to the rig I'm going to first thing in the morning. It has not left yet, so I fully expect to get to the heliport at the back of 5 tonight and be about turned again. So I may be home for Saturday, but who knows. Anyway, this thing looks pretty smart. How fast are you going? 123. You could be going faster now. I'm not sure if it's going to send us over the hill and then down the other side. Well, that was weird. 131. Come on, train. I've been praising you, bigging you up. I actually thought this train went faster than this. Alas, it's still going pretty quick. 139. Right, it's going to be going underground. So push pause. We're getting a wee bit of lag there. Find the other train. Right, you're almost... You're heading into Helsinki. Your part is mostly downhill, is it? I can't remember. It's pretty flat, anywho. So get up to 155. So 142, that's pretty decent. 144. 146, 147. Come on. 3 more miles per hour. Oh, nearly 154. So it almost hit its top speed. Here it goes into the station. Is there anybody waiting? Nobody's waiting. That doesn't surprise me. The train is fairly new and this is its maiden voyage. Is there anyone now? Nope. There's this train speeding off in the background. The Helsinki fuel train. These are running old German numbers. 56 miles per hour. I can get you something that's faster. Do I need something that's faster? Maybe, maybe not. Right, here's the other Stadler Flirt. Look. It's a sort of older version. 37 or 190. Does 190 people really fit in there? God knows. He's coming in. No. Here's this guy leaving. Did you get anybody? 0. Nobody wants to go. I bet you the Vienna train. The train leaving Vienna will probably have 324 passengers, okay. So it's not a complete bust. Although there we have it. I do like this train. It's very pretty. So let's go on to the next project, which will be a line from, I would say, Vienna to Stockholm, but I didn't actually think. Excuse me, if I can get another train in here. because I think both of these lines here are being used. No, one's a high speed coming for France, Paris to Stockholm Express. How old are you? 31 years old. Right, I've got a plan for you. Are you loading or unloading? You're still coming into Paris. Right. Here's what we're going to do with this guy. We're going to change him up as well. We need electrical multiple units. We'll head down. Right, our TGV standard we've already used. La Poste is for goods. We've already used that as well. There is this, the TGV duplex, which we've used also. It runs for Paris to either Beijing or Tokyo, I can't remember. The Renfe AV 186 miles per hour, 72, 118, 210, 256. Well, we're not going to this for Paris. We're going for Paris, but we're not going to the southeast of France. Is this thing faster? It's slower. We've used the Thales TGV. We've used the Atlantic. We've not used this or this. There is a few things we could use. This, nay, got enough capacity. That's Swede, that's Austrian. We've nay used that. We've got another Renfe series here, 193. And then there's more down here, these. Right, go back to the sort of start of... Right, La Poste. This we've used. Go down. Go for one of these Renfes. 256, 186 miles per hour. Add one of them. Replace now and yes. Push play. Let's see if he turns out as. This chap here, Copenhagen to Stockholm Express. I also want to replace this as well. So let's have a look. I might actually use one of the TGVs for this. Right, this one we've used. The Atlantic we have used. The Southeast Renov Atlantique. I'm going to go with this. Capacity 89. That's not a lot. No, I'm not going to go with that. Capacity 164, we're going to go with the PBKA version. Netherlands, Belgium, operate between the Netherlands, Belgium, Germany and France. Okay, this thing's going to Sweden. Right, replace now and yes. So one should change into a Renfe number, the other should change into a sort of modernized TGV. There we go. See, we're getting proper high speed now. The RV, it just does look just like a TGV. It's just got a Renfe written on the side of it. Basically, you've changed as well. I want to see this guy though. See, 145 people on board. There we go though. And into a tunnel as always. Let's see how fast it goes. It's supposed to do 186 miles per hour. We'll just see how that turns out. Right, he should reappear now. There he goes. Wee bit of lag here, but that's okay. lag here actually. Let's keep this sort of out of the way. Now he is going to sort of disappear into a tunnel there. Right, we're getting a lot of lag. I'm not sure why. Push pause. Let's give the game a chance to sort of figure itself out. You've already replaced Tali's TGV doing 155. You're doing 106. So I do like those Renfrew numbers. They're pretty smart as well. Here's this guy. Right, let's try following him again. There we go, much better. 110. So this route was kind of wasted on you. I've also got my Eurostar liveried TGV heading up to Edinburgh. It technically should go to London, but London is not a big enough route for that train. I do have a standard orange TGV that goes to London. There's another Thales TGV. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's happening there? You're going into Paris. Okay. You are exiting Paris. Why are you two... But I just saw... Give me your line. Vehicles? There is only two. Alright, so they're not very well spaced. See, there's our standard orange number, 93 of 93, Paris to London. I should have actually made that train bigger, because Paris to London, no, we're good. We're good. Right, now, if we have a look here, there are a few TGVs rolling. The Atlantic TGV for Vienna to Paris. This TGV duplex that goes somewhere. I don't know. We'll find out in a second. Once the autosave is done. Right, go away. Autosave. Alright, you are going to Beijing. You're going to Copenhagen. You're going to Edinburgh. You're going to Oslo. And this Dutch number here, which we cannot see, is going to Amsterdam. Obviously. And the London train just left, and we've got our Renfrew number coming in here. Paris to Stockholm. Excellent. We're into December 13th. We'll soon be into 2020. So we've got a few TGVs rolling in France anyway. There is a little loop line train that goes somewhere that I cannot now remember. So these three are basically the same size. So is that. I do like the Dutch trains as well, they're pretty smart. There's our La Poste TGV. There we go. He's emptying his tools. Do the doors open on this? They do. Cool. Right, let's go and see the other. Far was it? It was Stockholm to Copenhagen. Now that's the only trains on the line out, so there must be somewhere down here. Copenhagen, Stockholm Express. Right, you disappear, go away. This is a slightly newer age TGV. It still looks pretty smart though. Thales. Nice. and a goods train in the background heading towards Reykjavik. Right, lost my train there. Let's see how fast this gets up to. It has got a rather large hill to climb at the beginning of its journey. We'll see if we pass any other trains en route. It's almost doing 100, so that's pretty good. It's doing 100 now. I wonder, I've never actually tried this yet. Nah, it's not too laggy, it actually looks okay. Once other cities are completely removed from America, because there are still 3 or 4 that I need to annihilate, this will probably go much smoother. It's pretty smooth so far. When I see any other trains, I heard a beep beep. Ooh, the CR500. Damn, why did you appear now? If it is the CR500, is that a real train? Find me a depot. The CR500 sounds familiar. Right, buy trains. I'm assuming it's electric. There's no information for this vehicle. It holds 856 people. So it's basically used for transport in the world. It does 261 miles per hour, which is pointless because I only have a track that does... Is this one of these floating trains? It may very well be a floating train that I need to install the track for. 261 miles per hour, you say? I will look into that. I'll scope it out on Steam Workshop. I'll have a look for it, see if it says. Because I can't actually remember installing or downloading that mod. Right, we are sort of stuck here. There we go. So we had our new trains. We need to get a new route going. Possibly from Vienna to Stockholm, or Vienna to at least Reykjavik, maybe even Oslo. Paris is pretty much gone everywhere. There's not much lines that can come out of Paris, especially on this side. I mean, we could get one going to Dublin. We could definitely get a train going from Berlin to Dublin. Could I? Maybe no. I can't get a train going from Amsterdam to Cardiff though. If I just bypass this area here, and it would arrive on the station right there. And I could use another Dutch train. Do I have a line? I do. There's a line right there. Is it currently being used? Possibly. Nope, because this train comes in on this side. Alright, let's try. A few buildings might bite the dust in this endeavour, but we'll have a look. Keep going forward. Go flat. Do I hate to remove that building? It looks so. Right, I will double track it because I'll have 2 trains rolling on here. Right, you have run into the side of a hill. Okay. Now you need to go round Dublin into Cardiff. And there's a line there for Cardiff. Right, I need to get past all this stuff. Do I want it to come up? At any point, does it come back onto the land? It does. Go there. Get rid of this main connection. I will put that back in at some point. Right, go flat, please. There we go. Head. Now you're colliding with that. Now you're not colliding with that, which is fine. I'm getting a bridge somewhere there, which is okay. You're fine there. I then need to bring this around. Go across that. Too much slope. You're trying to snap to that section of bridge. Come up. There we go. And then down into Cardiff. To go onto there. Okay, right. Continue to go past that. Right, if you're going to give me a bridge, which it looks like you are, try just going straight onto there. Too much slope. Nah, no way. There's no way it's that much of a downward slope. It is pretty down-ish. Right, go down. Give me the tunnel. Into there. There we go. Not too hard. Up there. Please, please, yes. Right. Right, let's see. Go around here. So we're basically bypassing Dublin. We'll see exactly if it kind of Dutch trains we've gotten. Right, you please remain snapped to this. I will hit fold this in at some point. I'm thinking about here. There is fine. Yeah, let's get some signals. So you're gonna have to come out of there. And then I'm gonna hit a check in Cardiff what the situation is. Right, let's have a look. So come out of here, please. That depot will leave for the moment. I'll stick another signal there. One there. One there. Keep going until it reaches there. Now how does this section actually look? It doesn't look too bad. To get a section of road in there though. There we go. See, this thing's now completely underground. That's what I like. A sort of half and half thing going. On there. On there. On there. On there. And I'll place another another set in these tunnels, and then we'll just put it for the track. Just before the track merges, which I have not actually done yet. Yes, I have. So you go there, you go there, and then as it folds in, we need a exit signal. Right, this section here is not electrified. There we go. The first electric train to run into Dublin on this track here. If it uses this current line, I do believe it's the train going to London town, yes, on the right hand side. So I'm going to hit a launch. One train for here. I've got a plan. There is a plan in motion. Come on, come on. Oh, it sucks. Right, give me a depot. Spin it around. Collision. I can't fit it in. I can fit it in there. Now, if you could just go pop into there, which you can't eat. Okay, get rid of that then. So I might just take a try and get it in for this side over here. It's easier said than done. Nope, never get it in for there. Perhaps going to have to launch it from the Amsterdam side somehow or other. In fact, I've got the perfect plan for launching it for this side. All we need to do is go swing you over there. Excellent. Right, now train selection by trains. Let's see, electrics, go down. Now we've used this standard yellow. There's the pink. Pink's winning so far. There's this, the pink in 6th, the Connaught train, Dutch Railways, Intercity. Dutch Railways, Intercity for the year 2000. But we get to go for orange or pink. 99 miles per hour is kinda slow. There are Stadler flirts. The NS Stadler flirt that also just is 99. Okay, is there a faster? The Stadler Kiss. Which is 124. And the CR 500. No, we're going to go we've not used this either. It only is 81, so we're not going to be using that then. Head down. Forward admit, right, there's the yellow, there's the pink. In fact, go one pink, by. And go one orange, by. Set them on a line, new line, go for there. Line contains too few stations, okay. I get that. But soon it will not. Right, have you done what I needed you to do? You most certainly have. This will be the Amsterdam to Cardiff. Is it high speed? I'll just say express, because it doesn't really go over 100 miles per hour. Right, anywho, push play. There we go, there's our pink number heading out. Groningen, VI Noordbrabant, Van Zeeland. So it goes to a few, there's our other Dutch train in the background. Goes to a few places. It looks like, I think the entire train has got different stuff on the side. Oh, that's pretty cool. I think that's near Groningen. If it's the other ends, VI not sure. Okay, but we'll let him roll out. The orangey, you can stop for the moment, just until he reaches the other side. Right, there we go. I'll get follow this guy. 7 people already want to go to Cardiff. We'll speed up to times 3 because we're sort of getting near the end of the episode. Now this train only does 99. It's got a green signal to go, which is excellent. There it goes. Heading out. There's the other train that goes to Cardiff in the background. Right, I'll bring you up there. And then I shall release this train. On you go, buddy. I'll then stop Essien at the station and wait for him to reach the other side. I think this train here might be fairly old now. Nah, it's only 15 years old. I like these models, they're pretty cool. There we go. No idea if that says on the side there. Now here's our pink train, currently doing 67. There it is, 67. Far is the other? Is it you? Hold the bus. Yeah, you're our standard liveried train that goes to Berlin. Is it? Yes, Berlin. Here's the train that goes to Kiev. And there should be a train that comes from Minsk. Although I can't remember if it is. Right, you stop. How far are you away from the station? Quite a fair bit, actually. You've got some sort of weird dip going on there. Once these two reach the other side, I'll let it go. It's nearly there. I'll increase it to times 3. I want to just see how fast this train gets up to. So it should be going downhill now, so it should rack up a fair bit of speed. 92, 93, 94. Come on. It's doing 100. Which is good. I still need him to get into the station, and let's maybe close these. Frames are getting pretty annihilated. There's one of our intercity trains. This is a diesel, isn't it? Or is it? I can't remember. Now, because I found it in electrics, okay. Couple Asda trucks there. This train has landed. Give me vehicles. Set him on his way. There we go. Right. There we have this two rolling again. I need to put in this bit of road that I deleted before I forget. There it is there. Right. Give me... medium country road, please. Did you interfere with my track? You did not. Excellent. Right. Get rid of that. Come out of here. We've paused. We'll head over to the Finlandia and see if we can find one of our high speed new trains. Right, so you're there, so the other Ian must be in Helsinki. It's arriving in Helsinki. Ah, I wanted to get a shot of it rolling out of the station before I ended the episode. There's another one of our Norwegian trains. But that is going to be it for this episode. If you did actually watch this and you'd like to leave a like or comment, please feel free to do so. And if you'd like to see more if it's happening in the future, then hit that subscribe button. But I've been Danny Boy, it's been Transport Fever, and I will catch you later.